back again. Welcome to another episode of the After Church Show. And it's your host here, Michael. And I have with me wonderful people from Mount Zion. And we're going to discuss something very interesting today. Today, we want to talk about Japa. Or you say what?
What's Japa?
Japa.
Oh no, is it a Igbo word or what?
Igbo.
Igbo word.
I don't know, but yes, we can't talk about Japa. So the thing is, you go Japa or you go stay.
For where? Ghana here.
You see what? We come to that. Okay, so for my left we have
Amma.
Yeah, and I'm Lawrence here.
Hey.
Tracy.
Please call me Joel.
Benedicta.
You have GSK.
Hey,
Yeah.
Mr. GSK. Alright, so AB, yeah, GSK. So the term Japa, to begin with, what is Japa? I mean, what comes to mind?
I think it has to do with running away.
Japa means he do Jamie.
Run.
So what the guys call Jamie?
What are you running from?
What am I running?
Actually.
So many things.
Okay.
Okay, so what are you running from? What did they run from?
Me personally.
Yeah, you personally.
He's running for his
You
life.
want to run the country.
You want to run like
Are they trenches?
It's like you're married to Ghana, they want to run left Ghana. You're tied down to the country, Charlie, you tired to Japa. So what do you think about Japa? Or to travel, or to Jimmy, or to leave your country behind? Like, I mean, Tracy, you want to say something? I feel like you have something to say.
It depends on what you are traveling for.
Okay.
You could travel for school. You could travel for marriage
Hey.
and stuff. So yeah.
You go left your country, go marry for another side.
Or you go.
Hey.
You're not seeing anyone here.
I'll have cars, babies.
Hey, Charlie, have cars. If we have cars, they
Someone is saying something.
they give me some shout outs for him. Okay, so I mean, so if I heard clearly, to Japa means to leave your country, right? So you travel,
It doesn't
go.
necessarily mean country, but
I mean, to leave,
Yeah.
to leave something.
Yeah.
It could be a country or to leave someone. Or
yeah.
okay, so I
Which
mean.
one are we talking about?
So,
The
but
country?
today on the air, it be the country. My friends, how many friends do you have that have left the country?
Charlie, I get like 25.
Hey!
I get like 25.
Them all go.
Them all
But this one is brain drain, no? Anna.
No, brain drain. I mean, if we go,
But
like
right now, our hospitals, all the nurses.
they'll
Charlie,
come back. 20
You
years.
see, that be the thing. No? Right now,
It's serious. It's
most
hurting us.
most
The country is
professionals
hurting
are
us.
leaving the country, right?
No, but staying to is also hurting us.
But
So right
okay,
now-
wait. When you say staying is hurting us, what do you mean by that? Like
What
I
do
won't
you
make
mean?
you
The
explain. now.
nurses she's talking about, right?
Yeah.
They are not getting paid. The number of nurses leaving or graduating schools and the nurses being employed, like,
Charlie, no, they make sense.
it makes
eh?
sense.
Aye.
So if there are other countries
That are willing to.
willing to
take them up.
yeah,
Mm.
why
Those
won't you
working
go?
since the canal so.
Hey, na Sikano, Sikano, it be like, you know, with the current economic hardship, you should expect that the money no go reach you, or and it's kind of some everywhere, the whole world.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Eh,
but
so then why are we complaining then? It's a good point you raised.
Is it
The,
the whole world?
Yeah.
the whole,
Are you sure?
eh. Some people they chill, eh. Like what is it on Instagram and then Twitter be different,
I'm
eh.
not sure.
But even Ghana cried out
Okay,
too.
so
Ghana
Ghana cried out too.
let's take the
Yeah, AB.
okay. Let's take the average Ghanaian,
Yeah.
the average man, the average nurse, the average working man. How much are they being paid a month?
Somebody say make you no convert your salary to dollar, else you go do something. So I never try. The day I try, no, then I won't go close my account because I say I did joke. So I mean, when the opportunity
But
presents
even
itself,
maybe
yeah.
it's talking about people working. What about the unemployed?
Charlie, hey, who call you man? And then the people waiting. So we'll come to the unemployed, okay? But we want to look at the professionals who are going. Like, I mean, you have work already in Ghana, so why are you leaving?
It's all about the
Maybe
money.
they just want to double up their monies and then maybe come make
But
property
if
here in
you say
Ghana.
you want to, like,
Then it means the loyalty no deal. Loyalty finish.
No, it's not about.
Loyalty.
Right now, loyalty finish.
Loyalty. And so for me, I think that the reason why people are going outside is that personally, like from friends, okay,
Yeah.
say you have something you really want to do, but what's your salary now? That's then 2, 5, 3K that you're taking.
Because if you
there.
say
It's not going to do anything.
loyalty,
See,
So you go there, you make the money, you come back, you do the business. After all, you employ people, and then you're helping building the country. And
so if you have a mindset that when you go, you come back.
Now I know be
That one
Japa.
is- Oh, so like you're going to stay. You're
And
leaving
Japa means say you left your
then
country
that's not
behind.
fine. Oh, then no Japa, no Japa.
No, so
no, but I mean,
Unless like
everyone has, whether you're patriotic or not, everyone has dreams and goals.
Yes.
And if staying in a country is killing your dream,
I have to Japa. I mean,
so relax. So I want to get something. How is it killing your dream? Is it that you are not seeing out your dream?
is it the land that is
like,
not fertile?
like
or-
just say, their
No,
dream
you know,
part can't
like-
you achieve in
like-
Ghana? That you have to go and achieve
I was
outside.
talking with some nurses
Yeah, McDonald.
that are even are in the process of making their
That
Trips.
Japa,
trips, their Japa. And I asked them, why don't you stay in Ghana? The most answer I get is one, the salary is not enough.
Okay.
The kind of work he or she will do 24 hours here.
Yeah.
You can do the same work for like about
8 hours.
12
Or
hours.
12 hours.
so
Yeah.
and earn about more than 10 times.
What she he or she earns here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's one.
Adiba.
But you know, some people still travel and they are still suffering. So it's not.
Oh no,
Ah.
they mean say you know go plus correct documents.
Are you sure?
Yeah, but if you go with the correct documents
All the
and
right
then
documents.
yeah,
I mean, some
like
people-
that,
some people-
like you
some
have
people-
some
some
freedom
people-
to move
some
about
people-
The
and
work-
get
it's not like the
something.
work is there. The kind of work they do, unless maybe you're a professional and you're going to do nursing or something.
Hey,
No,
but I
you
want
know-
to be
you know-
you.
No, you know
It's
some
doing
people
cleaning
actually
and
live
other
without
The
a
work
plan.
is there.
Exactly.
Some people,
It's
some
about
people
the
just
system.
live without
Maybe
a plan.
has
Some people
a
are like,
point.
may bread, let me just leave.
My main call.
They don't have a plan.
They don't have a
So
plan.
when they get there, that's when they go and
No,
suffer.
Maybe let's take your job like the graphics. Okay,
Mhm.
if you do a job for me, let me say you're taking like 300.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If you are in US,
Maybe you go take
you are
from
taking
3K.
about I think about
Yeah.
at least $150.
Yeah.
What you think
And
Ghana here is
that's
so
like-
much?
And
Yeah.
that's
Quadruple
it.
the-
Over
Eat
there,
about
over there, that money won't be enough. But when you nane it,
Oh,
okay.
wait,
That is-
no,
that is
wait.
enough. Oh.
No, do you know
It's
actually
okay.
when
You know
aside
the amount they pay for rent and all that.
But Amma is better.
Heater. I'm
No, no,
going
no.
to say heater.
Amma,
Wait,
food
Amma,
stamps are
It
Amma,
only
not-
becomes
Amma.
big when you bring it
Expensive
to
over there.
Ghana.
no, Amma, you see, when you're spending there, right, or when maybe you're paying taxes, you're paying bills, you are seeing the
Like you're seeing the effect.
effects.
Maybe
But
because they have
You're
credit cards.
experiencing.
No.
No.
Credit
Quality
cards, if you are paying
healthcare,
taxes and like
quality
their
education,
healthcare,
their insurance,
their-
everything.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay,
That's
But
okay,
in
so
Ghana here,
Yeah.
they are taking your tax. You see, I go
In
hospital
Ghana,
opportunity.
everything you have to get the cash, like cash ready.
Yeah.
Like,
I think that is one of the challenges we are facing as a country because
You
of
don't have
the
ready money.
yeah. If you don't have ready cash, compared to other countries or places where
Credit cards
you would have
and-
credit cards and all those things, so
Ah.
you can use it and then you
So, Mike,
pay. Yeah.
I think the problem affecting this country, I think our system isn't good. If you compare
Yeah.
our system to the way, you can't compare the two. Like
Yeah.
System to that of the US
Or the
that of
UK
some of the
or
European
Who is the
countries.
system? Is it the government or the
and,
people living in?
and even
Yeah,
even
that's a
that
All of us.
even that yeah true we
Oh,
can't
that's
compare our
Okay.
standard of living to theirs.
Hey.
But even now in Ghana, people are pricing in their currency.
Yes. So I think that Amma asked a very good question just a few minutes ago, right? Concerning, I'm trying to remember something about the system. Yeah. Thank you very much. I think the systems refer to structures. Okay, like structures that are in place to deal with certain inconsistencies or inconveniences. Okay, so when you go to maybe US, we can take their health system. Okay,
I feel
we
like
can take
about this one.
their education system.
Yeah.
We can take their transport system. Okay,
Transport.
so system is more or less like a structure including policies, interventions that have been put in place to deal with, certain inconveniences. Okay, so when you look at their structure, you can take it category by category, and then you compare it to ours. That is when you will probably see the flaws, that are in ours compared to theirs. But that doesn't mean they don't have flaws.
So does it mean because of the flaws over here, shouldn't we be working towards, improving what we have?
I think we don't have unity, okay, as a people. Okay, we are not on a united front because
we are all living.
No, I mean,
you see, I wouldn't put it on that
pedestal.
You see, but is it this that there are several reasons why people live?
Yeah.
What I'm doing here, like my sound engineer.
Yeah.
If I'm in US, I'll make far more than I'm making right now. One.
Yeah.
Have access to knowledge.
Yes.
True.
Knowledge.
The amount of knowledge I'll be able to build there.
Yeah.
I'll not
People
be able to build
push
it
you.
here.
Charlie, open information card. You have to go
You get
through
it? So it's not just
certain
about-
procedures.
That's true.
You
So
get it.
It's not just about.
And I don't know how they come about, which country to classify as developed and developing. But we have come to understand that in Africa, almost all the countries are what? Developing countries. You get it? And because of that mindset, it's as if we don't want to do better. Like Jatum say, we are developing countries. We are in the process. We have not gotten there. And so as a result, maybe people come in and then maybe they do what they want to do. They try to do their
Slavery
best.
mentality is still there.
So you see, I think it starts with the mentality, right? Because like you said, he wants to go because, or she wants to go because life is better out there. Would you fault the person? It's not true. Life is better out there. Even if the person is sick and the person doesn't have money, they will take care of the person. And insurance will come and do whatever they want to come and do.
But you can get a divine direction that you have to be in Ghana.
I'll pray and change that. God, may it never be my case.
I like what she's saying. Some people will thrive in this condition.
It is some.
Go outside and you come back and you realize that your mates are even doing better than you.
I always say God puts you where you are for a reason.
Yeah.
And if you find that purpose,
Please,
that
God.
reason,
This is not where I am.
you will not even desire to go outside.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Vacation or trip.
I mean,
Find your purpose where you are.
Yeah.
And find how to make a living out of it.
Yeah.
See, Ghana will be even heaven than going to US. I tell you.
But
But the ones are coming down.
there are people. No, it's for a reason.
Yes.
It's not like they are coming
Because
to stay
as
forever.
they have
Eh,
we are seeing
you know,
So they want to experience.
Yes.
What's we going to experience there?
Governmental
No,
project
but
for
you
us.
You should see
no.
white and black
Wait. Let me come in here. I mean, it's easy to say they are coming here. But you know what you have that you are sitting on that you don't know you have.
Exactly.
They are seeing it.
They are seeing it.
When you have when someone is doing something or someone is holding. I mean, even in like a relationship or something, the way maybe you treat your boyfriend or the way you treat your girlfriend, maybe you're not treating him or her well. But someone day back they say no, Charlie, you're not treating the opportunity day. They will come in and they will treat the person the same, like better than you are doing, and then will steal the person from you, and then you come and blame this person that this person didn't do what do you call it? Like this person wasn't treating me well. This person this person was evil or bad. But the person wasn't evil, though. It was the way you were treating the person. So there's something called one man's meat is another man's poison. So what the person may consider here as poison, you because of your destiny tied here, which is not mine. Because of your destiny tied here, maybe it is your destiny. But we all know that God has plans for each and every one of us, right? Plans to prosper us. So if you know you are not prospering in a place, they say it means that you are getting too comfortable in your place. So you have to do what? Take the step. And if the step means Japa, what do you do? Will you say you sit down?
No.
Will you say you sit down?
No.
As Christians, what are you supposed to do?
Do you remember Abraham's and Lot's story?
Yes.
So you say Lot saw the greener pastures. Oh, I want to Japa, like that.
Yeah. Okay, well, it's a good point.
It's a very good point. So sometimes you may see something and think, oh, the grass is greener.
okay, so that's a very valid or good point.
But wait, in that case, I thought it was Abraham's instruction to go, and then Abraham decided to
No,
go.
he said Abraham told Lot to choose.
As in when it came to choosing where to,
So that
I think that was after their headsmen were having quarrels and all that. So I mean, they had to find a resolution or a solution to whatever problem they were going
so my
through.
question is, choose between this and
that.
Did you pray about it before choosing?
So Lot didn't pray.
Lot
went with what he saw.
Okay,
Yes.
so you see.
Okay.
Yes.
And Bible says that we walk by faith, not by what.
Not by
So it means that if you are walking by sight, there is a possibility you what stumble and then fall.
Yeah.
You get and that's what eventually happened to
In fact, let
Lot.
me read it.
You get it.
But then,
So yeah,
in a way,
Tracy.
he was saved.
Who?
Lot was
No, so you want to go through a trouble because you know you'll be saved. No.
Oh, no. When you pray and then you get it, go this way, you go, or go that way, you go. So the same way,
Yes.
stay and I pray and then I have to go to Japa. Or stay. When I pray and I get Japa, I'll go.
So are you saying that? Okay, a quick question. So if God gives you the or presents the, or I don't even want to say God, if the opportunity is presented to you to travel, are you now going to say I'm going to pray about it?
No, you have to. Because I can't just wake up and say, okay, well,
I like
opportunity has
that.
been
I
given
like
to me,
what you
I
are
should
saying.
go.
Yeah.
Because
You need to pray. Do you know where you are going to? Do you know what you are going to face?
What,
Oh
yes.
God, I commit this and that into your hands, wherever I'm going.
But you know,
That's not prayer. That's commitment.
opportunities to come. So
let's listen to AB first.
Okay.
I mean, I'm
you know,
not into a
sometimes
prayer.
some doors opened for you are not like you go through them and then you are messed up.
Yeah.
So sometimes it might come to you as an opportunity, but it's actually a setback.
I think that
Because
if
the
it's
environment alone
if you're not ready, that is when it messes you up. So sometimes
you
God
backslide.
exactly. So sometimes God delays things not because He's denying us,
You're not
but
ready.
because He sees that the minute He gives you that opportunity, and then you go through that door, you come back messed up than you were before. But my question is, maybe like she was,
Okay, but
she
I
asked,
want to-
okay, so Joe, you want to come in?
Okay, so she said something like, when the opportunity comes,
Yeah,
you would have to pray about it. But that wouldn't even step in your mind that,
it will come to your mind.
come and pray. The opportunity has come. So you
The first thing you think about is the shit you are going to get. The body and PC that you pack into the rubber. And let's be honest.
No, let's be real. Okay, you are there, and you get a letter in 4 days' time. Guess where you are going to US.
Charlie, bro. 4
What
days,
will be- what will be the most-
you see.
What would be the most common reaction? Ama,
What will be my?
The most common reaction.
I'll
What
go
is it?
alright, but it's not like I'm going to stay.
No, you see.
I'll go
Okay.
and still come back.
I think-
what
The question-
the
I'll be
opportunity?
very real.
Yeah, the opportunity. You got the opportunity to go. Now you are there, and now you have the opportunity
Did you stay?
To stay.
Yeah.
And relax. So the opportunity to stay is as a result of the fact that maybe when you went there, you worked well, and the recommendations that came in were good. So maybe they want you to stay.
That's where
And
the
it-
prayer will come in.
Not before.
But I wanted to ask a question.
Like
eh,
before and after. in
the
between,
issue
everywhere.
of Abraham, moving from his father's home to wherever he had to go, that God was directing him to, or wherever God was directing him to. I don't remember if he prayed because, I mean, it's not.
Abraham was God's friend.
That was
They
God's direct.
no, he wasn't a friend.
Let's
But
At the time, he wasn't a friend.
No.
just heard the
But
voice
who
of God.
sent
You
him?
see, so
heard
there was
the
a
voice
time when I
of God.
asked this question
Yeah,
here
praying,
that what
praying.
if what Abraham was hearing was his own mind talking to him? He heard a voice that leave your father's home. Like, have you thought about it?
No,
But it was still
if you look
God.
at- If you look at the account,
That- I know
if
it
you
was
look
still
at the
God.
account where there were other encounters before prior to that account.
Yes,
So it's not like it was just
he just one time and
when I
then.
heard God move.
Okay,
and
so it means that something needs to happen, okay, continuously for you to know that it's a sign. Like you have to go to America, maybe like.
America is
Okay, I have a question. Though.
Okay.
So you know how with us it is common for us to leave. But,
Yeah.
and we even get like prophetic directions.
Yeah.
But for them, it's like they don't have prophetic directions to come here. If they do, it's either like
evangelism,
like missionary
ministry,
stuff. Yeah,
or just to come for vacation.
My question is that if our systems were working, would they even have to come to the point that we have to pray for opportunities to live, or that opportunities will have to be granted?
You see,
for
as
us to
Christians,
live?
I believe that we need to pray for opportunities. That one you can't take it away from us. All right, prayer. Prayer is something as not Christians but believers. As believers, we need to pray because that is our form of communication or our way of communication with God.
So who should work on the system?
But the system, even in the Bible, there were governments. Because at some point, Isaiah said, and the government shall be on his shoulder.
Yeah.
So there is acknowledgement of governments in the Bible.
Yeah.
But you see, only God thrones or enthrones a king. You get it? So if someone comes in, this one day I'm being cautious. I don't want to go say something that someone come and label me.
Politics.
No. But this is outside politics. This is like we young guys, discussing what bothers us. Okay, so when God chooses a king, God can choose a king, and then by his actions or something, he may go wayward. And then
a show boy.
And then you go wayward, right? Like you go off course. Okay, that means that you are doing your own will. But when you begin to do the will of God, then you realize that you will rule, and then your reign will be like beautiful. It will resonate in the country. Everyone will know that Charlie, but when you begin to see things going wrong, then we need to go back. We need to be laid back and then go back and ask God, Charlie, God, what is happening? Excuse me, I'm not calling God Charlie, but God, what is happening? What can we do? That's what we fail to do. You get what I'm trying to say? When COVID came, we also what's like our number one mandate, right? He said we should pray. There were days for fasting, right? Yeah. And if you be honest, we didn't experience the troubles that other people were experiencing. If you be genuinely honest, you see, people may take it for granted, but it became like malaria, and people were getting it by so prayer is important.
But if we had our systems also working, it would have even been way less
better. Like it would be better.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
countries with their system working were still suffering.
They suffered.
Yeah, that's why I was saying yes.
Rome was not built in a day, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm
so
saying.
we start from
the
somewhere.
Prayer is good. So yes, true.
But I think
if our systems are also working alongside the prayer,
then it means that. So do we have
see Bible no can be so the let me say something. Say I him for a man I for positions
abiding government.
So I think that our major problem is the righteous one, those who are truly righteous in God, are not in the positions,
are not taking up positions. So as Christians, I think we need to fight for more positions.
Because sometimes some positions you just see corruption around it. So if you're righteous, you don't want to.
But you want to try and change things.
So what can we do?
Want to try and change.
Yeah, I feel I want to make a point about what JSK said.
Yeah.
So we are all talking about the system. The system is this, that. But the system is it's more like the people in the system
that are making the system work.
Yes. Right? So if the people in the system are let me
but you can't just flash out everyone in the system and replace them with, let's see, believers.
We have to make the change first. If we make the change first,
but
I think
this thing goes beyond. It goes deep, and that is the problem now.
That's from the education.
Education. So if you are going to make changes, then we need to start from the toddlers. Okay, like Yekago Masum.
I beg to differ because children learn by example. Not about what you teach them. I've learned that through my niece and my nephew. It's not what you teach them what they see you do.
Then we have a long way to go.
But I also
Because
think, the church
plays an
also-
important role.
yes, when it comes to that, because
Okay.
when you believe yourself you're a Christian, and then there are some stuffs you know that the church is saying it, so when you go home you need to practice it. Teach your children before. So the moment they even get to school and then a teacher also says this, it will be like, oh, mommy said this, daddy said this, so it is wrong. The teacher is telling me this.
Yeah.
You get it. So I also believe that the church has a bigger role to play.
When it comes to like dealing with some of
those
these
corruption, because one,
corruptions and systems.
comes with a spiritual aspect that we need to deal with it.
But you see, we are jackpying because the system is not well. Okay, we are the future leaders, right? Or assuming we are the future leaders, it means that we are the ones to come and make the systems work, right? And now we are jackpying.
Okay,
Can I-
probably
Don't you think
it wouldn't be
inferiority
you.
complex? Like
Can I-
we feel inferior.
Look,
It has
Well,
always been there.
there is
It's
that
always been there.
inferiority,
Can I
you
say
know,
something?
amongst all.
We are all in Ghana here, okay? Churches are looting people and taking their money.
That thing.
Even that's not even my
How would
problem.
you know? Me, that
If the monies, if the money they make from churches are even putting into factories to make factories for people to work, you think people will leave Ghana?
Oh, I'm sure
You
they, the church, they
you
still,
go to the banks. Let's I don't know if you can find a Google. How much contributions goes to bank from churches every Sunday? And I bet you, if churches, if we're really good Christians and we're really good stewards, and the church was making, even the church alone was, I said, okay, maybe 35% or maybe 15% of my
Revenue or like-
revenue or what I get to church, I'll invest it into factories and stuff. Like, we will not be where we
Oh,
are.
but the church is doing a lot too.
The church is doing a lot, but maybe
No,
we
I
are not
understand.
privy to that
I
information.
understand.
But they are doing a lot. All right, so
But we're not Japa.
I mean,
But you can't just
okay.
rely on the church alone.
yes,
with
Tracy.
the Japan, I think that right now, the economy and everything, we can't stop the Japan. So what we are supposed to preach is that Japa, you will Japa, yes, but then please come back.
And
Come
help
back
your
and let's
country.
all help.
No,
Because
well,
I mean,
see,
there are a
it's
lot of
easier said
people.
than done,
You
right?
can't-
It's
easier
true.
said than
There are
done.
a lot
You
of
get
people.
there.
Can you tell Trinity Jonas to come back?
Oh,
he
no, really, no.
No,
We're talking
'cause-
about
no,
You get
people.
it.
Like, put
No,
yourself-
I'm trying to say that we need to be
Really?
realistic.
Oh.
You know, after you've gone through some level of hardship, and then God gives you an opportunity,
No.
you just end up over there,
You should know that place.
and then maybe
is
you are
not your
working and
country.
getting some money. No, it may not necessarily be your
It's not.
country.
It's not even
See,
about.
I like
You
this
will
girl
come back.
because she's in Ashanti.
No, you have to come back.
And
Build
it's typical of
institutions
them.
here.
No, listen.
Employ
Man.
people. I mean, employ people. And
Listen,
then in
listen.
doing,
Everyone has their goals and dreams, right?
Exactly.
So you can't
But
say
your
someone
dream is
should
not
come.
in Ghana.
Oh, no, it's
No,
not.
no. The dreams.
Abraham.
Please answer that.
Abraham.
Please answer
They're not
that.
Abraham.
like they're not.
Or say, but your dreams are not in Ghana. Please answer here.
It's geological. My dreams are not. It
Geographic.
doesn't depend whether if I'm in Ghana, if I'm in
Geographic
Australia,
location.
wherever I am, I'll strive to make my dream come true.
Yeah.
And if I'm in Ghana and it is not happening here, and I have the
If I
opportunity
move.
to go somewhere, I will do it because that's my dream. I have a vision. I have a like.
But it should be a direction from
Do you know
God.
you can get too comfortable in a place to the point where you don't see anything wrong with it? Like people are seeing everything wrong with it. You are the only person not seeing anything wrong with it.
Let's be practical. Joel, you are into graphics, right?
Sure.
You would like to do animations and stuff.
Yeah.
You have the
Can you learn animation in Ghana?
So you're able to reach
People are doing it.
UK
though.
No, they are trying.
or US in
Zingaro.
the next 5 days. You're exposed to serious graphic stuff. What? Tell her, would you like to come back to Ghana?
I wouldn't come back.
You know,
It wouldn't
I
even
know,
be.
but
It wouldn't
then
even
that
be a
is why
question in
I'm
your
saying
mind
that
to
we should
whether
preach
come
it.
back or not.
No, that's what I'm saying, that we should
I want
preach
you to. I want you to put
We should
yourself
preach
in
it.
those
Honestly,
shoes.
we should preach it.
Relax,
After
relax.
getting
I
all
want
the
you to.
experience and the
You should,
knowledge and all
you should
that, you
come back
and
here.
you teach people.
Yes,
That would
teach
be when
people.
I'm like-
that is where
That
we
would be
grow
when
as
I'm
a
like
country.
60,
Yes.
50.
The Japa day, you can't
when
stop the
when I know
Japa.
I have enough influence
You
to
see,
impact
we are not
another
being
So-
fair to
generation.
Definitely
ourselves.
you
No,
come
no,
back.
no, no.
So apart from Jesus,
I'm
can
not-
one man change the world?
No,
No.
yes.
Like-minded people
You're
care.
saying yes.
Yes.
Like-
One man, no.
Yes.
How
That-
would the
that's-
person do it?
Yeah,
Let's
this-
use Ghana for instance. How can someone, one man, say I'm changing Ghana?
If you get a revolutionary
so
president.
I'm going to ask you all a question here.
Yeah.
You need to be. You need to be honest.
Okay.
If you are given 4 years as a president, everyone will answer. What would you
Don't
do?
start with me. Don't start with me.
That one I know what that do. It with you. Okay. If you are given 4 years to be president, what will you do?
Charlie, this question.
Now, like what will
Okay,
you do in
tell
Ghana?
me.
What is
What
the
like-
problem in Ghana you're going to tackle right now?
Me. I'll go first. I think
Le-
I'll strengthen the security system first.
First,
Security.
okay, you first. So that be what you could do. That could be your
Me,
main
the
problem.
education system. I just don't understand.
Free education.
Yesterday
Hey.
you were talking about the SHS. What they do to you over there? I'm like, what kind of things are going
Let's
on?
talk about
But I tell you,
I didn't understand. Okay, maybe because of the school I went to. But
the beast.
yeah,
it's not the
education,
the
education
is-
system.
is
educational
flawed.
system.
It's not the
Sorry.
best.
You know,
It's not the best.
personally,
and
I
even
believe-
the way they do exams and all that, like you're out and you don't remember anything.
Right.
True
It's
and
not
Paul.
practical
Yeah.
enough. It's not practical
Okay.
enough.
All right.
I believe
Um,
everything starts from corruption.
corruption. So you deal with corruption.
How would you deal with corruption?
You will come to that. I'm going to ask you.
That's
Tracy,
I
what
don't
will you
know
do
how,
your
but-
first 4 years?
My first 4 years. I think I'll go with AB. I'm sorry,
Lawrence.
Lawrence.
Security.
Yeah, the
Security.
security thing. Yeah.
But what
Okay.
is yet?
No,
No,
'cause-
like,
Okay, no,
No, no,
I
no.
think I'm getting them.
If you are strengthening security and there's still corruption among the heads, what are you strengthening?
That-
Joe, what will you
that is
do?
the first thing we'll do. So after
Okay,
that,
guys.
we'll tackle with the rest.
Let's
We'll
do
tackle
that.
the
Joe, what would you do?
Okay, me personally, my first 4 years, I would actually clean the system.
With what?
So I would
Are you
go
saying that
after.
to
I would go after. Like I would set up people to do investigation on all the various
Institutions.
That's
institutions.
social
Hey,
prosecutions.
Institutions. If you are found, you will go to jail. I'm telling you.
Yo, it's easy to say that. Okay.
Joe, now why am I? I'm going to
If you are, what will you do? If you are, what will you do?
Then work on the prisons.
For me, I don't think
First
4
4
years
years.
will be enough. But
Hey, then you really want to
Only
clean
how
up
many
the
years?
How many years do you
Yeah,
have?
for
No,
president.
But then
I'll
I
bet
think
10 times.
for me, in Ghana here, all police go off. And let the military take over the country.
Okay, good.
And that's why I
Oh,
say
that's
corruption.
right.
Corruption.
Because everyone is.
Then we'll deal with the church people.
You go to that.
I don't think they are going to work anymore.
Research and development and factories.
That's all. So
Research
no one wants to tackle
development.
unemployment.
Listen.
No,
if-
no,
you know when
no,
that's
if all
taking
these
unemployment
systems are
to
put
go
in
away.
Okay,
place,
okay, yeah. Well,
if all these
only
systems
Maguna
are
wants to
put in
tackle
place-
unemployment by building factories,
Factories and research and development.
research and development. I think I will side with
because of
McDonald.
unemployment.
Yes. Do you know the degree of crime that will actually go on if unemployment rates are high, and we are already seeing them.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't be oblivious to what is going on in Ghana. We don't want to talk about
So,
them, but we
Michael,
can mention some.
Why is there- why is there
unemployment
unemployment
issue,
in Ghana?
Yeah.
You see, like
You
I
need to
said,
tackle
Because
the
you're not
roots.
practical enough.
You
Everyone
need to
wants to
tackle
go
the
to
roots.
Office.
Obi and pay full measurements. Now that the agriculture and other things are coming out.
Listen,
It's
it's
true,
true that you are seeing it
No,
now.
no, no,
where
no. A lot
they are
of
actually
these
people
young guys-
interested in.
these
They're
young
not
guys.
coming up.
No, we are
Now
talking
coming
about.
up.
It's not coming out.
It's not coming up, but we are talking about
we
like
don't want to use the old
hey,
methods.
AB. So you
No,
go to
because I
school
know-
And it
6
goes,
years
Michael, it
and
goes
go and do
back to
farming.
the educational system. The way they teach us is like we are
Exactly.
ready to
We
get
see-
Right.
we are seeing
So nobody
farming
wants to
as
tackle
Okono.
transport system.
entrepreneurship.
No, when you.
Transport system.
I mean, when you tackle.
Okay, so let's ask this question. I think we need to get this straight. Which first thing, if you tackle, will have a rippling effect on the
Corruption.
others?
The
So
mindset, which is educational.
okay, so
system.
you said yours, the
Yes,
mindset.
the mindset.
What else do you? What's the first thing that if you change, you see that it
But,
will change through?
Education is the key. So
So
Yeah.
so it's your education.
Side with
You
me.
Education.
education. So you.
Okay, I would actually find ways of
Cleaning
I
the
would,
bird.
no, not that, but I would.
What's the one
get-
thing that like you know that if I do this one thing, it's going to trigger, an event or what do you call it?
Other things will-
Occurrences or events that will change the situation that we find ourselves in.
I would get investors.
Investors.
To invest in it.
Okay.
Okay, peace building and then education.
Peace building, education.
But Ghana is
Yeah, I
peaceful.
stand with my corruption,
There's
but
no war in
then
Ghana.
but
Okay.
then education is like one of the effective
Education
ways to
is
root
key.
out corruption. So
Education is key. So it means that so
But
from
like,
Me,
McDonald.
I think education is a little bit too late for.
No.
Time really, there's no way out.
Okay, you know something.
Let's
In everything we are seeing, people are
Too
saying
late.
that they would
Hey, we are
they
not
would
stuck.
go for
There's a
maybe
way out.
education and all those kind of things. I think investments too is really important. because
Okay.
If we don't
But
have
how can I invest in you
If you're
if you are corrupt?
yeah,
They're not showing
you're-
potential.
I will not
Exactly.
have potential. I cannot.
But I think like you all said, it comes down to education. But I remember we were talking about some toddlers in this
Yeah.
session, right? Where you mentioned that they prefer to do what they see
Yeah.
than what they hear. Yeah, because it's easy to relate to what you see than what you hear. What you hear can be elusive,
Yeah.
okay,
Absolutely.
an illusion to you, but what you see is a real deal. So I mean, Bible talks about how to train up a child the way he should go, so that when he grows he won't depart from it. Maybe right now we are old, so duty falls on us
Yeah.
to train up our children. So like you are saying, education is very key, right? Changing the fundamentals of the mindset, tuning it from that colonial
In a way,
slavery
that's why I agree with the
mentality
homeschooling.
to
There's
you
so
know
much corruption in our.
okay
Every parent to that school.
I mean that's what we're going to talk about next time, right?
The man-
Homeschooling
issue.
and life in SS, okay?
Sometimes
Like our education, our educational system in Ghana,
Then they'll go and
Alright.
mix with some.
and because they find themselves amongst maybe a group, they tend to align with that
Yeah.
than what you teach them at home, okay? So that's why
subjective.
sometimes
Yeah.
your friends, I mean all of us here, if you are to talk about things that some small peer pressure be that we went through, the kids say baby come on baby blue, so we don't want to go there, we don't want to start it, and then people will say keys, like they will belay keys. But at some point in time we have felt that peer pressure, okay, like to do one thing or the other. All right, so I think that just as you all have mentioned, I mean, education is fundamental to changing the mindset. But is it education in a classroom or education at home?
Both.
Both. Both.
But majority on the
Home.
on the classroom.
On the
This is a
classroom.
whole topic.
It's a whole topic. But if you are going to Japa, what will you Japa for? School, work, greener pastures, which one? Enjoyment. I'm going to ask you, if you are going to Japa, what are you going to Japa for? Like,
Getting more knowledge, experience, perspectives.
nice one. Nice one. Changing the mentality, the mindset. Because if you like Ghana here, the comparison starts. They go compare you to all your friends. Charlie, so it becomes very
The moment you
burdensome.
see the Ghanaians,
So
nah.
so you're just like it's like you're in a competition, but over there, it's easy to be yourself,
But
and
you
that is
know-
why maybe. But
Even
we are
when
going to
they're
come to
having
that.
competition, when you watch
You
like
know,
food.
it's actually kind of worse there, but because we are here and we see them, like it's like you're in.
Okay, so does it come back to you don't know what you have
Yes.
until you've lost
Exactly.
It's all the mindset.
The Japa
You
there
think a grass is greener
to
elsewhere.
get money.
it. The jackpot there, are they
Yeah, just
Charlie.
to get
Because
money.
even with their, we see them having greener pastures. Look at their suicide rates compared to us.
Yeah.
No, you
They are
see,
here for money.
the thing that will kill them there, it doesn't kill us here. Hey, how boys no we are
Michael, look at the things they argue about abortion.
Charlie,
LGBT.
but our man is not there ground.
money,
Hey,
oh.
big cow. Come there. Hey, come here, need to go.
Self-actualization.
I always say when someone sees me and says, "Oh, one bread, I have problems. If I put it before you,
Yeah.
you won't be able to handle
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
The level
So,
you get to when
exactly.
the knows that.
Each environment has its own set of problems.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel the way we have also
But we have evolved here.
we have also hyped the whole
Traveling thing.
Traveling thing.
You
is
see,
also-
If you go and you see the money you are getting, you hype it.
I saw a video. The guy was saying that. I saw a video, and the guy was saying that. Obi obe catch us averaging here then no catch some braha. Now also consumption. So that you see,
there are people living the
They-
bare minimum there, and
but
they are better than the average
they are telling
Ghanaian.
us
There are
that it's
janitors
good.
there.
Better.
Make a video.
You see,
I'm a janitor,
what
but
I
I'm
learned-
making more
I
money
learned-
than
I've
you.
learned about, let's say, our system and their system is, I can do anything I want there on credit.
Yes, but you still be owing
But here you
See, I will
sweat
die,
blood
I'll leave the
to
credit.
pay for.
for your children.
No. But here you sweat blood
No,
to pay
Michael,
for something.
I think MTN has
When it's-
something like that.
When
right?
it's maybe like okay, imagine you are buying a phone like Samsung S23, right? It's 30,000. Over here, you need to sweat up the 30,000 to buy the phone. But outside, you go and buy
Or you go for
fake,
a loan with some-
or you go for that kind of thing. But over there, you can even return your old phone.
Yeah, you
And
sell
then
it.
they'll be deducting from your pay, salary, wherever. So you see how different the systems are over there, and then how ours are. But we are considered a developing country because the foundation is still shaky. You get it, and we've
I
not
think
gotten there yet.
democracy is one of the things that has affected us.
If you talk about democracy,
Oh, yeah.
it's a whole different thing.
It has.
It's not for us.
Democracy.
I
It's
want-
not for us.
No.
I want
it's not for
I want
us.
men's words.
Because of
Okay.
how
No, it's not-
everyone
it's not
does
the
it.
But because of
I feel it's the
Because of
people.
no wait,
electricity
it's because of power struggle. Eh?
Yeah.
Oh my
See the
God.
way we backstab. We are willing to kill ourselves. We are willing
Small
to go
money that, like,
because
democracy
of
is not for
small
us.
money.
And then military rule wasn't.
But
wasn't
some
it wasn't
time
for us
ago,
also,
the
so it wasn't
mentality.
for us.
Some time ago, we were doing just chiefs, and the chiefs were doing all right. True or
Yes.
false?
I
But-
think we should go back to our.
No, in fact, the chiefs were the ones selling us ground.
We need to borrow, okay? We
No,
need
you
to
see-
borrow a lot of all these theories.
we need
okay,
to be
make it our
dynamic.
own.
We can blend, but we shouldn't have too much of one than
But
the other.
it looks like we respect our cheese. more.
Yes, we respect the cheese more.
In these days.
Yes.
But
Oh
the-
yes.
you are-
Yes.
you
You'll
are
be
living on
surprised.
it for the chief.
It's for the chief.
How would you expect him more?
Because
So-
even now, if you
Even
tell me
now?
to mention
Yeah.
one chief, apart from something, I can't mention any other chief again.
Then we need to do social studies for you.
Okay, mention two chiefs.
And
right?
About me, I'm a
Togo-
killer, so
Togo-
you can mention my name.
And then
We can mention mine.
Epiapim, Kwama, and then
Yana, something.
Yana,
Because
and then
if
what's
a
the name?
chief
The
says-
Gan one cry.
Need to
Is it
be.
man?
Hey, you can't do that. Me manche, thank
I
you.
feel like
Thank
you need to
you.
have two
You-
more.
Oh, but no, I mean it's okay. We are all learning. I mean this is a space for learning.
Sorry, I don't know.
But I mean,
Don't come for
you
me.
can tell that we are all learning. So it's just a space where we learn and then we come to interact. But now to my final question. After you have jackbed, after you have jackbed, you know there's a tendency for people to call you and ask you for assistance and all that.
To help them
That-
Japa.
No, like
No, I mean,
no, hey.
Our money.
You no, but so what do you think?
$100.
What is the best advice you give to someone who is probably always asking you for money? Like
But he's not rich then.
but
How
like unse onye bibi papa bia, but this person is asking you for money, or what would be the best advice you give to the person? Would you tell the person, Charlie, let me help you come? Or will you tell the person, oh Charlie, the money I'm sending to you, like, start a business with it or do something? What would be your best advice to someone? I mean, when you're on the other side and the person is here, person is suffering, the conditions here, what would be your best advice to that person?
Let me help you come.
Let me help you come.
Yeah,
What would be your best advice?
I haven't thought of that yet because myself.
You don't finish the spiral, buddy. You can't spiral
Charlie,
somebody.
everyone needs help actually. So if you can help someone, you should. You should. Yeah, you
So what would
should.
you do? What would you do?
Let me help you come.
Okay, I'll help you come.
And what would you do?
But on the
I'm not
condition.
there.
It would
But what would
depend.
you do?
It would depend on my experience there, because maybe me can make I suffered. So if I'm saying I'll help you come, maybe I don't want you to come in.
Oh, but let's
That's why
assume.
you are there.
Let's
to
assume
make,
like you
it's
have the
easier.
opportunity to help the person come. What would you do? Would you tell the person, okay, let me send you some lump sum of money and then start a business, or I want to help you come?
Is it when you have, like, you are okay, you settle down, you have...
Yeah, okay, you settle down.
It also depends on the person. Meaning, way if he comes,
On the Bob Rabia.
yeah. But if you are there,
Magdalena, would you help the person come, or you would?
I want to say
Give
something.
them money.
You after McDonald's.
It depends on the individual.
Okay. All right, Dr. Amma.
Sometimes it's a trust issues. There are some people that you can even send money to start a business for you or to do something
Build a
for
house
you.
for you.
Build a house.
Foundation level.
Pay school fees. But they'll take the money and be doing other things with it.
But Ghana sweet for some people.
Ghana sweet too. If you get your own money for it, Ghana sweet.
Ghana sweet. So
So
final.
yeah.
My last question: Will you jackpot or you stay?
Not on camera.
Will you jackpot or you
Behind the
stay?
scenes.
I'll just go and multiply my money and then come back. Settle.
Jackpot or
Oh,
stay?
Japa.
Jackpot or stay?
Everyone knows that.
Charlie, if you only jackpot or
I'm
stay.
not staying.
Will you jackpot or stay?
I'm not staying.
They go never
You know something?
McDonald, you go jackpot or you go stay?
You stay.
Both. Hey, McDonald, you go choose
Will
one.
you Japa or you stay?
I'm back my bag that
Yeah, relationship
Mike, you know something?
I'm jackpot, I'm staying.
They mean that your spirit is there.
My mind
but
is
the
there,
body
but the body is here.
Mike, you know something?
That's
There was this example that I give to someone gave to us that, like, if they brought a plane here, that plane will call US free, like come and enter and go. Like, you see the number of people that will enter.
Yes, I'm sure the president will enter.
I nearly
Yeah.
said
Right.
that.
The whole country.
Oh, but like everybody would go. Let me be honest with you.
Anywhere outside Ghana.
I did a point and Tracy said something. I was like, the Chinese people who are building our governmental projects and stuff, and she was like, the government is backing them. Why don't the government back
Our own people.
our
Abraham.
own people?
No. You see,
Startups.
no. I think I would like to. I would like to tackle that. You see, like Dr. Amma said, it's a mentality. You give a job to, like, I mean, I'm not shitting anyone, but we've seen how Ghanaians work, and we've seen how these other guys also work. And sometimes, I mean, these are things that are happening in our communities. You see a road that has been given to like a Ghanaian contractor after like 1 month, potholes. So now you fall in a pothole. It's like you're going to an abyss. Like your tire, like you fall gutter inside.
Working for a foreign agency, and you're Ghanaian.
You will
want
work.
to see you because you're Ghanaian.
You
They don't
see,
pay you the amount that they're supposed to pay
I
you.
think it's all about system.
It's about the system.
It's
Because
just
the same
about the
people leave
systems.
Ghana, they go to US, and they are the best workers there.
Charlie,
Yeah.
but if today,
So it's about
they
the
bring
system issue.
a plane here and it's taking 30 people, I know there will be stampede. I know there will be stampede.
Definitely.
You bring your
Because and I know I will use my elbow, my knee, my
No
leg.
family
I'm
and friends.
no family and friends. If you are my younger brother, my younger brother, I hope you are watching.
You are talking about everything.
Hey,
Before the plane reaches there, it's already booked.
no, this one you don't
But this is
Google.
sad.
No,
It's
this one
sad.
you don't
Like, I'm
Google.
sad.
This one it is survival of the fittest.
Oh.
You see, wow, ube survive, you know. Now be there, ube cool. So imagine you then your bro. Your bro go, you know how things go turn out for you. You get it. And they are saying that whoever gets on board, you know, you can't have 2 family members on board.
Oh,
So what will you do?
I forget.
It be 30 seater.
Oh, because of US, you fight blood in. Oh,
You
no.
don't know.
No.
You see,
you're my brother, so if I go,
Go, I'll wire you. So we can either talk about it at home or we can bring it outside and we dirty ourselves.
No,
That one there is your
at
choice
that
to
point,
make.
we look at who is more resilient and who is more
Yeah.
we'll let
who's
the
more
elder one
talented.
go.
Can
We'll
do
let the
the
elder
dirty
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, there are so many things that we can talk about, but for me, if you give me the opportunity,
Experience.
I won't only Japa. I know I'll get citizenship, so eventually I'll be changing my nationality. So I mean, it's not. I'm just saying. I mean, this is just by the way. But if you all get the opportunity to travel, definitely we would all go.
But we'll still come back.
But we'll still come back because we'll come back to help the country. You see, we have to be honest with ourselves, and if that is the case, we are urging all those who are outside to come back so that we can go somewhere.
We love Ghana by
we love Ghana. By default, we are Ghanaians, so we love Ghana, and we hope you guys out there also love Ghana, and you are promoting Ghana, wherever you are, to the best of your knowledge. Don't taint our image, okay? Because
we are already tainting our image.
We are already decided to leave.
We are helping. We want the systems to be better, right? And sometimes the only way we can get our voices out there or let our voices be heard, right? It's through like such platforms, right, where we deeply express our concerns. So these are things that bother us, and we hope some changes will be seen. They will start taking effect, so that the lives of each and every person on this panel would be better, right? Yeah. So those outside, I'm packing my bag. Time aso. About 1:45. My time aso. That's it. Tomorrow back. All right. So, we've come to the end of another episode. Wonderful episode. It's the After Church Show. Yep. And we are revved up for life. Yeah, we are revved up for life. Yeah, and we will come back again next week with another wonderful.
One last thing.
Yeah, Joel.
Please, the 2026 World Cup now. If you want to go, come and see me.
Hey. Okay, so do you know why he's saying 2026 World Cup? Because it's taking place in US and Canada. I think US, Canada, and Mexico. Yeah. So me, if I go, please, hey, Mexico, them in Peru.
Let's get my passports ready.
So we all are getting our passports ready to go to Canada. 2026.
I mean, Project 2026.
Shall we?
Ghana live.
The Nigerians go flat.
Charlie, we beg. We beg. We don't like that.
We don't like that. It don't be easy. People they break. Charlie, people are willing to walk and cross the border.
But there's hope.
There's hope.
There's
hope.
In Jesus,
there's hope. In Jesus, there is hope. I love that. In Jesus, there is hope. So we should look to the author and finisher of our faith.
The young ones,
Jesus.
Don't leave the country.
Don't leave the country, guys. Let us. Don't leave the country. Like, get experience. Let us go. And when we come, then you also go. Okay, all right. So until next time, have a wonderful week. Bye-bye. Revved up
For life.
For life. Thank you all.
All right.
Bye.